Hey, truth seekers, welcome back. Zach here. More case closed evidence that the NFL is scripted. I've put out 3 videos this year talking about Carson Wentz and the number 135. This weekend, his 135th pass became his first NFL interception. In case you're new here, in case you haven't seen the work I've done on Carson Wentz and the significance of this number, let me clue you in. And I will link the videos in the description where you can watch where I've already talked about this. We're also going to talk about Dak Prescott, the 135th overall pick by the division rival Cowboys, the 2 rookie quarterbacks in the NFC East this year. So look, Philadelphia is a city that's named from Revelation, the book of prophecy. Revelation is the 66th book of most Bibles. NFL in Jewish gematria, the practice of coding numbers into letters, equals 66. The NFL is mostly run by Freemasons and Jewish owners. The first Super Bowl was in the 66 season. Think about Christianity, Sunday, football. None of this is coincidence. It's because the people who rule the leagues, they are occult. They practice esoteric knowledge. They pride themselves on being the keepers of knowledge, the spiritual texts of the world, the religious texts. Anyhow, this knowledge they have used to build the United States of America. The United States of America is built from the book of Revelation. If you read Revelation, it's 4 of this, 7 of that, 4 of this, 7 of that. The first time I read that as a conscious adult, I thought about right away our nation's birthday, especially the reference to Philadelphia, the original capital of this nation. So anyway, Philadelphia was established October 27th, 1682, a date with numerology of 135. The phrase the key of David in gematria sums to 135. David in gematria sums to 40, just like United States. Philadelphia, the original capital of the United States. Here's Revelation 3:7 to the church in Philadelphia. To the angel of the church in Philadelphia write, these are the words of him who is holy and true, who holds the key of David. What he opens, no one can shut, and what he shuts, no one can open. So, notice the first key word to the church in Philadelphia, to the angel. The word angel in gematria sums to 39. Philadelphia is on the 39th parallel. If I remember correctly, the last Super Bowl they were in was 39. Carson Wentz is from North Dakota, the 39th state, and Revelation, the book of prophecy, where this verse comes from, is based on the 39 books of the Old Testament that the Jewish faith goes by. So anyway, I've been talking about Carson Wentz, how this number is getting coded into his career, now on his 135th pass, his first interception. The way this reads, before the interception, Wentz had thrown 134 passes without an interception. So before 134, meaning number 135, was his first NFL pick. And what I notice about Carson Wentz is they having running that style of NFL offense that Kurt Warner, the grocery bagger, came in under, that Tom Brady came under, the pro-style offense, the quick slant passes, the short routes where the receivers are open and run for distance. You know, as fans of teams where they don't run that offense and their quarterback gets sacked every time and has to run for his life, you know, these are the signs outside of what I am showing you that the NFL is rigged. There's certain offenses where they just run so crisply. Why doesn't everyone just run it? You know what I mean? The NFL, a copycat league? Why doesn't everyone just run the super sharp, efficient offense that works, that's only given to the teams that win a lot? Here's Carson Wentz coming in, playing like a beast under this system. Tom Brady, his whole career, not that powerful of an arm, just short, sharp passes. His receivers run for days. Tom Brady also has 5 seconds at least every time he drops back. Most NFL QBs have like 2-3 seconds. Tom Brady, his whole career, just had a flawless offensive line. Of course, it's because the guy in the hoodie is such a good coach. All part of the scripted league by the numbers. So anyway, Carson Wentz, number 135. I've been talking about it all season. I'll link this blog post. You can read these links here. I write about it as well. Look at this. Meanwhile, in the NFC East, we have Dak Prescott, the 135th overall pick, replacing Tony Romo. And as I said, I've been looking forward to the Eagles-Cowboys matchup this year. Should be very interesting. You know what? Let's do some numerology. This is how I do things in real time. I want to see what weeks the Cowboys and Eagles play. I haven't looked at this all season. Let's check it out. All we got to search for is one of the team's schedules. Put the year in so it doesn't give you some other year. That's the one thing about web searches. You got to make sure it's current. Sometimes it gives you some old stuff. So anyway, 2016, their season schedule. They just got their first loss against the Lions. Remember, Lions equals 33. 3 teams in the league have 33 named gematria. Lions, Bengals, Seahawks. Seahawks only team to win a Super Bowl on the 33rd day of the year, February 2nd, Groundhog's Day. When you write out February 2nd, when you write out 33, sums to the exact same thing in gematria. Groundhog's Day. Anyhow, looks like week 6, Redskins, another division rival. Have to look at that. That could be interesting. They play the Cowboys October 30th. That's a date with 49 numerology. Okay, so that makes some sense. I'll just show you this. Dallas and Eagles both equal 49. Revelation, the book of prophecy, is the date with 49 numerology. Check this out. Eagles 49, Dallas 49. In English reduction, which is interrelated, watch my How to Gematria video. One's just compressing the letters and adding. In one system, you use the alphabetic order. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, Z is 26. In the other system, once you get to J, the 10th letter, 1 plus 0 becomes 1. K, the 11th letter. 1 plus 1 becomes 2. Make each letter a single digit, then add. Revelation that way is 49. The 49ers, just a little extra information. The 49ers' new stadium is on the 121st meridian. This year, the Broncos visited the White House exactly 121 days after the Super Bowl. They visited on June 6th, 6/6. Revelation's the 66th book of the Bible. By the way, it was the Golden Anniversary, hosted by the 49ers, named after the Gold Rush, who play on the 121st meridian in Santa Clara. The abbreviation for gold, for the Golden Anniversary, for the Gold Rush team, the abbreviation for gold is AU. A is the first letter. U is the 21st letter. AU is 121, a lot like Revelation connecting to 121 and 49. Dallas and the Eagles, which have this 135 connection to the key of David through their rookie quarterbacks, the number of, from the book of prophecy, Revelation, they're playing on the date with 49 numerology. Chip Kelly, who was the coach of the Eagles last year, came over after 48 career games with the Eagles to coach his 49th NFL career game with the 49ers. NFL scripted by the numbers. The way they're able to achieve this is by literally farming these players, naming them accordingly, birthing them accordingly. And all this is done by being born within a Masonic network that's aware of this, that's knowing of this, that prepares people their whole life for this. Dak Prescott, born and bred to be a Dallas Cowboy. For how to get this date numerology of 49, I'll teach you that real quick. Notice it's October 30th. It's 2016. This is a date with what they call a life lesson number of 16, or a life lesson number. You add the month and the day whole, so 10 plus 30, October 30th. That's 40 right there. And then you compress the year to a single digit. 10 plus 30 is 40, plus 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 6 is 9, so 40 plus 9, 49. Dallas, Eagles 49, number of Revelation, the book of prophecy. Don't tell me the NFL's not scripted and it's not scripted by the numbers. Here's just an example from last night's game. At halftime, Derek Anderson, who's from Portland, Oregon, had 174 passing yards for the Carolina Panthers. And most of them were to number 88, Greg Olsen. Before the game, I showed how big 88 was going to be. Greg Olsen, number 88, had a ton of yards. It's just, you guys, the league is scripted to the T. If all of you who came here and hated on my work, if instead you just applied the knowledge this coming weekend, if you just watched my How to Gematria video, took some notes, and then documented what you saw in the game, you wouldn't be doubting anymore. You wouldn't be hating. You'd go, oh shit, it really is going on. It's going to happen this weekend. It's going to happen the weekend after that. It's going to happen for the rest of your life as long as this same gang runs these pro sports leagues that you all worship so much, that you're all infatuated with. that you can't take your mind off of. That's what it's all about, capturing your mind's eye. And they got you. And they got you in denial. Until next time, Truth Seeker. Core. Their second matchup also deserves mentioning. January 1st, 2017, New Year's Day. Let's just do the date numerology together. 1/1/2017 will be 1 + 1 + 20 + 17. Another fair way to get a date numerology. This is a date with numerology of 39. We just talked about Philadelphia, 39, revelation based on the 39 books. I have a feeling Carson Wentz is going to win that game, and that might be a very big game in the division. Battle between two rookies. You know, Tony Romo's supposed to come back. Maybe Tony Romo's back in the picture. Who knows? Tony Romo has the 135 too, but you see, this is how they've orchestrated it. It's all part of a script, and I'm sure that if I look deeper in the NFC East, there's probably a lot of history of this Kia David coding. Because what I'm showing you is when you put in the time, when you do the research, these same patterns are revealed, because this is how it's been scripted for more years than any of us care to know. Until next time.